also wanted to break down the recent arrest of P. Diddy and what basically the MMA world and the sports world can learn from it, right? So here's the big thing that you got to understand, right? Everybody has their time, especially when you see in the mixed martial arts game, you see all the managers that take advantage of their fighters. For example, you see Joshua Fabia in his situation with Diego Sanchez. You see this going on in sports and in other entities, which I can't really talk about because I don't know much about it, nor do I even really know much about this specific raid that is going on with P. Diddy. I could only imagine a lot of this has something to do with either the recent case that he has going on with the harassment cases, or either has something to do with maybe Tupac and the, you know what happened. For those of you that follow that particular story, you know exactly what happened. I mean, Keefe D is in jail. Did he sing? Did he say something about that situation? We never know. We never know with any of these things. But rest assured, here's something you got to understand as I'm going to walk and talk with the rest of you guys, right? As we check out Sacramento's loyal fan base, checking out the Kings game today. So here's the crowd right here. And yes, it's the Kings game day and all that. Here's one of our securities out here and loyal fans. We got a Warriors fan out here. All right. You know what I mean? So seems to be such a big game out here. But anyways, in any regard, here's something you got to understand, right? You never know when your time is up. And that is the main story that we can really take from this whole situation. We can't really say too much about it. Of course, there's going to be more information. I wanted to come and give you guys a breaking news while also giving you some sort of view of the Sacramento Kings game and its loyal fan base that we got going on here. But on any regard, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any specific comments on this situation. Look, we're going to learn more about this situation with P. Diddy and his recent arrest. So far, this is all that we have. I'm literally a couple of minutes away from breaking my fast. I'm going to go have something to eat and pray at night and go from there. But on any regard, check out some of the recent videos that I had regarding UFC 300 and the other fight cards that are going on this weekend. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And before I go, I'm going to just walk with you guys, show you the scene out here with Sacramento and the Kings games and its loyal fan base that we have in this beautiful city of Sacramento. Right there on the big screen. They will. All right. So we got about a couple of minutes before I get off the live. I'm gonna probably just do a quick 10-minute one and then just call it a day, and get right to breaking my fast and getting on with Ramadan, Taraweeh prayer, and everything else in between. So here's a couple of things that I really got to tell you about this specific story. Right, over the years, you've noticed P Diddy sort of has a bully mentality, right? You notice when he had Making the Band, what did he make those contestants do? Walk from Brooklyn all the way to Manhattan, by the way, just to pick up a cheesecake. By the way, I've been to that restaurant a couple of times when I was a youth, and then also just a few summers ago in summer of 2022. So, great restaurant, right? I urge you guys to take a look at it. Goodness, I forgot the name of it. You just look up the restaurant of P. Diddy where he made those guys walk from Brooklyn all the way to Manhattan just to get a cheesecake. Either way, it's a bully mentality. Here's something you got to understand: you cannot use and abuse your power over time. And I think this is sort of the lessons that we can learn from this situation, right? You see what's going on with the class action lawsuit with the UFC. What's significant about that? Well, for a long time, they've had these ironclad contracts to where they had these fighters locked down to where they couldn't really do much about their negotiation leverage. And as a result, and as time went on, I mean, look, they still are going to be the powerhouse. This is a small dent in their particular armor that they had to deal with. Regardless, what you got going on with the UFC right now is sort of a small example of people always challenging power at a certain point. And I think P. Diddy has finally reached his limits. And you're going to see that with people in the MMA world. Name a car and I'll make an edit out of it. Name a car and I'll make an edit out of it. What do you mean, a car? Do you mean a car or a card or a video? Or let me know what you mean by that. Thank you for tapping in. Short Edits 8, by the way, and don't forget to like and subscribe. But please understand that is the consequences that you have to face when you abuse your power. At some point, there are limits to everything. And this is a great lesson. A vehicle. Okay, so you're talking about vehicles. All right. All right. I tell you what, subscribe to my channel. I'll hit you up at some point. Oh, you know what? Take a look at on my community section. Okay, on my community section, I have a Facebook link there where I basically show one of my workouts that I did while I was fasting for Ramadan. I urge you to check that out. Tap in on that and hit me up, add me, message me, whatever you want to do. But yeah, man, that's we're here to talk about P. Diddy's recent arrest and checking out the pre-game for the Sacramento Kings and whatnot. So here we are live in downtown Sacramento, and tap in with me, and we'll talk more about it as we get more details. But for now, understand that this is the overall theme of Ramadan and everything else that we can learn from this lesson. Be humble, be safe, and tell the ones that you love them, and I'll see you guys soon, inshallah.